What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we're now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Excuse me. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, excuse me, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of the set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is obviously this beautiful Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. Obviously, with all of the new dark-based decks that are going to be coming out into the format, including Yubel and several other decks as well, this card will be coming in quite handy. So make sure you guys pick yourself up a few copies before this goes up in price. As for me, I'm planning on getting this card graded, but I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have yet to subscribe, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, excuse me, as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this: what deck are you guys looking forward to playing when Infinite Forbidden comes out for us in the TCG? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, since we are on the topic of Infinite Forbidden, today's video we have a new Voiceless voice trap card to talk about in today's video. It is only one singular card, but what's cool about this is that, ironically enough, the old DM ritual card monster known as Skull Guardian is actually an archetype in the form of well, Voiceless voice. I will say though, I'm a bit surprised, because when I first talked about because when I talked about the initial new cards in a previous video, which if you guys have not checked out that video, definitely check it out. I was surprised by how crazy the archetype is, because you don't really need to activate ritual spells to ritual summon. You could just use the trap cards to ritual summon, which honestly, it's pretty cracked if you ask me. But let's get straight into it with the trap card. It is known as Guardian of the Voiceless Voice, which is a continuous trap, and both of its effects are once per turn, and it says that you cannot activate more than one effect in the same chain. So basically what that means is that you can't use both effects in the same chain. You have to use one effect in one chain and then another effect in a second chain, if you will. So it's a bit conditional, if you will, but still it's pretty good. Still it's pretty decent in my honest opinion. But the first effect reads if a non-ritual monster you control is destroyed by battle or effect, you can special summon one Skull Guardian from your hand or deck. So ironically enough, Skull Guardian, if my memory serves correct, I believe Skull Guardian is indeed an old ritual monster, which I'm going to check out right now here on Nexus. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's see. Let's go deck. Pick a random one. Yeah, so Skull Guardian is it's an old ritual monster from, I believe, one of the older tournament packs, if I remember correctly. Or it could have been part of the premium pack. One of the premium packs from like 2005 or something like that. But this is basically what the card looks like. And crazy enough, you can actually summon that card just by using this card's trap effect, which honestly is crazy. Which is pretty crazy in my opinion. But basically, let me give you guys a good example of what this effect can do. So let's say for example, you have, let's say you have Buster Blader on your field, and it gets destroyed by battle or by card effect. Let's say that the moment Buster Blader gets sent to the graveyard, or it gets banished, if you will, because it said destroyed by battle or card effect, meaning that it can be sent to the graveyard, or it can get banished. You can activate the first of this card's first effect and summon Skull Guardian without using any ritual spells at all. And it wouldn't be considered a ritual summon, it would just be considered a special summon, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. The second effect reads, you can send this face-up card to the grave, target one ritual monster you control, it gains attack equal to the total original attack of all of the face-up monsters currently on the field until the end of the turn. Basically, this is just a way to literally end games, which is absolutely crazy. And I believe you can actually use this card during the battle phase. I don't think you can, but basically you can, if you have, let's say you actually do have Skull Guardian on board, which has 2700 attack. Let's say that this card, you send this card to your graveyard, And literally, the attack of Skull Guardian can go up to well over, like, it could be over 15,000. Let's say that. So for all we know, if your opponent has, let's say Baron and three others, each having, like, let's say having 3,000 attack, 3,6. That's literally 12,000 attack right there. Skull Guardian has 2,700 attack. Literally, it can go up to 20,000 attack, which ends games right off the bat. So this card is definitely worth picking up because of the fact that it's basically a game ender. That's all it is. It's like once you flip this card up and your opponent looks at it, they're gonna realize, oh shit, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do. So essentially, it becomes a floodgate, if you will, which I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there who love their floodgates, especially the newer floodgates that we've gotten over the last several years, especially since Link monsters came into the format. I'm an old school person, so cards like Skill Drain, Mind Drain, Zing Zang Hu, those are old school floodgates. Those are really good floodgates. Might be a bit old school, but they are pretty effective. But this card is basically considered a floodgate, because if you run 3 copies of Skull Guardian, you basically have 3 copies of Skull Guardian on board, which is pretty cracked in my honest opinion. And then again with the second effect, I mean, do I even have to say anything else? I don't think I do. I will say though, I think the Voiceless Voice archetype is a bit underrated. It has the potential to be a meta deck. The problem is the fact that the deck is still missing a few cards, and I feel like once we get those cards into circulation, I have no doubt in my mind that the deck is gonna completely dominate the meta for the rest of the year, which could be interesting to say the very least. But with that being said, guys, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, excuse me, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My @s will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.